The Brigmores were an ancient family, bankrupted a generation ago. Since then, the manor has housed 2 street gangs, the smuggling ring, innumerable rats, and the Brigmore witches. I'd always left them alone, but now a painter named Delilah had taken up witchcraft and formed a coven. She was trying something. A ritual. But what kind? The outsider knows. I cannot abide a mystery.
Hello everyone, BG here and welcome back to Dishonored, the Brigmore Witches. Thieving Butler. Well, let's do all these. Right, now let me see. How much money do I have left? 1468. Pretty well stocked on those. I haven't really been using much of anything else. So, I might do that. And then what? That. And that. Alright, let's get started.
I scouted, sir. They've locked the front, and I've seen evidence of snares. Also, maybe it's nothing, but I spotted several statues of the woman Delilah. I don't know what it means, but I thought it was worth mentioning.
It means trouble. Anything else?
They're getting in and out of the house somehow, but I haven't spotted it. Sorry, sir. Best I can do.
Good enough. I'll take it from here.
I may require your assistance at a later time. Which I probably didn't need to buy all those raspberry bolts, and I'm curious if there are lots of statues of Delilah. I mean, we know that she can communicate through them. I wonder if that means it works the other way around. Honestly, hate paragraphs. They're on to me. The owner will have to stay here, Reggie, until we can return by boat to claim it. The master's key, however, will go with me, and since you are nowhere to be seen, I have little choice but to scale the rocks by the waterfall and make my escape across country. You have to try on this one. I'll put a bullet in your skull, signed Y. Now, would that be something we could spot with this? Indeed. Oh, ledges, please. Why, you have to be so uncooperative. What is that? Some weird type of dog or something. Alright, so the cache is there. The waterfall is being marked for whatever reason. And this is Lizzie's ship. And it looks like there's something strange over there. Hopefully they're no fish in this water. Nothing's lighting up. Missed.
Help me!
She called for help, but I don't see anyone actually coming to her aid. What did I see? This. What is this? Oh. That must be what that dog was. So they're not natural. Enhanced by magic and probably undying unless I do what I just did and smash the skull. Good to know. Right. All of these. I call them lumen flowers because that's what they look like.
And who? Sisters, help me!
Oh no. I'd rather you didn't call for help. Well, are you going to come get me? I'm not. Oh my. Quite strong. What would that have tripped up? Yes, Daughters of Draper's Ward and Lizzie Stride's boat and could arrive within hours. Disable the grave switch. Isabel will lock the manor and wait for further instructions in the backyard. It's on the roof. Get.
I hope everything is in order, sir. Strange doings, sir. I killed a hound in the yard, and it got straight back up and went for me. I had to crush its skull, to be sure.
So we already kind of accidentally discovered that. Now, before we go much farther, how many runes have I? I have 5. Much like before, getting this what feels like it's the end of the game, or at least the end of this DLC. Not really too keen on those. We can get one more. Let's do that for now. Right, so many markers showing up. Waterfall, back garden, hole in the fence. Statue of Delilah. It looks like there's a path we can follow this way. So let's attempt that. Where even am I? I would much rather be over here. Tivian ore. Perhaps I cannot really go this way. Dog. Multiple. broken. Now, where'd the other one go? Must have hit them both. Now there's curiosity. How did you get down there? Ah. I think I'm alright. That is why Delilah made me disable the grave switch and put it in the garden shed. Which is back there. Get off of me. Even if you're holding it, it will come back. You're not wearing a red jacket, so you are not my informant.
Stop! Sister!
Oh.
Over here! Fall out!
Really, rather you didn't. Oh yes, because it's the first time we've seen choke dust now, isn't it? Strange that it keeps giving that tutorial. One with the hound. It looks like there are more hounds there. Actually, that might be another Delilah statue. Can I do this without...
Oh, I know you're here.
It's a bit of a mess, but... Not a terrible one. Oh. Waterfall. Garden shed. So I hear you whispering at me, Delilah. Probably would have been a bit more effective if I hadn't killed your... Oh, that's what it does. Calls in friends. Right, so avoid the sight of the statues.
For his shadow. Listen to its boots. Oh, I'll find you.
You hold still so I can...
Come out!
Honestly.
You're going to suffer when I find you.
Maybe, but I think not immediately. Dispose of the evidence. I would rather not play hide and seek with you. I will take those, however. Kind of want to go through the grave option. Did another statue spot me? I hear a river crust, which I believe it's in there. Yes, there it is. More than one. No. Where is the... that? Oh good, I got a bolt back. Lucky me. Wait.
Don't think I'm on your side, because I'm not. If you raise a hand to any of my sisters but Delilah, you'll answer to me.
Understood. What have you got?
When her ritual's done, Emily Caldwin's mind will be gone, and Delilah will look out through her eyes the rest of her life.
And Delilah will rule as Empress.
That's up to you. I've got my money. That's all I need.
Wait, what about a way in?
Use the crypt. There's a lever that opens one of the tombs. The lever is kept in the shed. That's all I can tell you.
I have questions now. I just want to get out of here before that river crust starts shooting me. Oh no. I guess I didn't need to take all those favors after all. And I could waltz in the front door, but I don't suppose it really matters one way or another how I get in, just as long as I do.
I'll put a needle through her throat.
I hear you. I don't see you. No, I've already disabled the launchers, it's fine. Since I went through all the trouble of getting this. Oh. No waste of an arrow, that's fine. Lots of rats. Statue of Delilah. Away from me. A statue with its eyes covered. That is quite fascinating. You have something you want to say? I think I'm alright. Alright then. Oh, there's a many gravehounds.
And I thought the flooded district was run down.
Well, I'm not really... I don't really care about the charms. I'm more interested in... who this person is.
Please, no. Don't make me eat anymore. I can't. Brother Marcus, I denounce the Abbey. Wandering gaze, lying tongue, restless hands, roving feet, rabbit. The seven strictures.
What happened to you?
I denounce the oracles. The oracles. They saw. The Caldwell girl is the key. The girl in the painting.
Where's Delilah?
Raving loud. Unable to extract much from this one, he was well trained. Ooh. Oh, that explains that somewhat.
I need to tell Delilah.
It's flawless. She's begun the final phase.
Then she's in the void already.
Yes, it won't be long now. All of our patience and work will be rewarded.
Turn use it to enter the painting only if the situation is dire.
But what happened to Melina? Is she...
That's not what I want.
She made them pay first.
To the void
No. You first. Missed. Oh no, I didn't. Oh, the only other one is that corrupted one, which I'm not really inclined to track down. Where might this painting be? I would expect either at the very top of the house or at the very bottom. I heard someone move around.
Seems that Rothwild's gone miss Slaughterhouse. There's chaos on the killing floor.
Lord Ramsay or one of the others will move in. The city needs whale oil.
Let them tear each other apart. We'll feast on the spoils.
Fascinating. I misaimed. Where might you? There you are.
And whom are you doing the elixir again this week?
There's little chance of that.
Put your teeth on a silk thread.
Your plan is a Now there you are. You must be exactly.
So we eliminate the witches one by one. Where is Delilah? I worked in my studio until late last night and completed the painting of Emily. When Dad kidnapped her, I was terrified that he might already know what I was planning, but it seems I overestimated him. Turned her over to the conspirators. What a fool. So Emily assumes the throne not already be looking out of those lovely brown eyes. I imagine some sort of spiritual swapping enchantment. Trap Emily in the painting. Delilah's essence is channeled through her body. Right then. I've already been round here. That's because now we're... If it were said I wasn't really inclined to go to pick that up, I don't really want that. I just want to find out where Delilah and this painting are. Not too worried about you. Well, this looks promising. Now that the painting is finished, I will sit in young lady Emily's skin and wear her face like a mummer's mask. Have it in his lick spills. Oh, put the child on the throne, but it is me they'll be crowning. Delilah, the kitchen girl from Dunwall Tower. They call me Socklaw's apprentice, but whose paintings reach through the spirit, mine. They will never know their blunder, but I shall be sure to whisper it into their ears at their executions. My followers will bear the lantern to the gallery in order to open the way to the void. There I will use the pain to complete the ritual. My walk into Emily's flesh must be undisturbed. Ritual has other uses, which I will explore over time. Any image made by my hand could serve as a focal point for the spell. I imagine one of my enemies is a still life, imprisoned in a bowl of fruit without amusement.
So Delilah wants to use Emily to become Empress. Emily Caldwell.
Now I just have to find the gallery. Ah, makes it a bit simpler. I hear you. Where are you? Innocent in a case. There you are. Off. Surprised that one didn't just pop up.
Evie, I'm glad I found you.
Sister, over here.
No, I think not. Just swing wildly. I'll get it eventually. Alright. Thank you, aim assist. We're helpful sometimes. No matter.
Where are you?
I'm here.
Sisters!
Will burn you to ash underneath everything.
Oh, right, let's see. You take that. And assistance, please.
Sisters, over here.
Knowing that they're so nimble, thank you for your assistance, lad. Useful. And all of those. Not gonna run around back that way. We've got a gallery opening to attend.
Hiding.
Not really.
Everything is fine.
Nothing to worry about, my love. Nothing after all.
Ow. Well. Wasn't quite sure where it was going to be.
My dear.
Help me! A stranger is among us! Fall and die!
Oh, dear.
Your heart! Over here!
Where are you? There you are. Would you kindly stop that?
Sisters, help me!
Thank you, kindly. Brunhilde came to me last night while I was in my studio in the West Wing finishing the ritual painting of young Lady Emily. She informed me that one of your girls allowed herself to get caught and interrogated at Coldridge Prison. Nevertheless, it seems Dad is oblivious to my plans, so that was that immolated corpse that we found. Most curious. Where it opened, I entered. The void.
You have many talents, Dowd, and they've served you. Delilah's talents are quite different. She creates images, but she does more. She captures spirit. She insinuates her will into her subject, whatever it is. We're witnessing her masterpiece, and perhaps yours as well. You see it now. Emily's life hangs in the balance, and Delilah's, and the fate of an empire. The end is coming, and it's been glorious to watch you throw your will against the machinery you set into motion. All things end. All things burn to ash. But you, my friend, burn bright.
Now, let's end this.
The void. Time to see what you've really got, Delilah.
Even here, statues of herself. Well, Delilah.
Dowd, have you slain all my sisters? Well, it doesn't matter. I can carry on alone at this point. I must say, I'm surprised you came this far. You're the one who gave me this chance in the first place. I thought I might see the Lord Protector pop up at the last minute, but never you.
I suspect Corvo's busy.
Are you doing this for Emily? Don't bother. You killed her mother in front of her and sold her to a gang of murderous crooks. You think she's fit for the throne? No. The girl Emily Caldwin will have the mind of Delilah the First, who did not inherit everything she got, but came to power through the force of her own genius.
Your genius couldn't keep me from reaching you. It won't save you now.
Oh. Who have your victims been, Dowd? Civil servants? The housekeeping staff? Drunken boys on watch duty and frail old aristocrats? None like me. Your mother should have taught you not to anger a witch. I'll kill you! You're outmatched.
Well, you can certainly try. Not the real one. Where have you gotten yourself off to now?
In the tower. And I...
You first. Seems quite like to pop up behind me. Good help, you know.
I know you're not. No! You can't do this!
my life.
Good night, Delilah. Such a waste.
No one will ever know exactly what it took to save Emily Caldwin from a living death as Delilah's puppet. No one except the outsider, who watches everything and thinks his own dark thoughts and speaks to few in any generation. I've learned that our choices always matter. To someone. Somewhere. And sooner or later, in ways we can't always fathom, the consequences come back to us. I came from Serkonos to Dunwall as a boy, made my living as a killer, one of the few who've heard the outsider's voice. I murdered an empress, but saved her daughter, who will one day rule the Empire. Those were my choices. I'm ready for what comes. I have one more surprise for you. I asked for my life. When I killed your empress and took her daughter, something broke inside me. Now I want nothing but to leave this city and fade from the memory of those who reside here. I've had enough killing. So my life is in your hands. Make your choice.
You make an eloquent plea for a man with innocent blood on his hands. It's a shame Corvo doesn't know the real story, isn't it? How Dowd, the legendary assassin, spent his last days doing whatever it took to save Emily Caldwin, defied the keepers of Coldridge Prison, faced down gang leaders and the terrors of Brigmore Manor. And with the end coming, you cut a savage swath through Dunwall, blood and terror, for the fate of the Empire. A story never to be told. And you leave the ending up to Corvo. That's courage. You make your own choice and accept the price.
Obviously, our playthrough as Corvo had no bearing on that, but perhaps had I not gone into it in high chaos, it would have bore different fruit. Regardless, that has been the last DLC for Dishonored. Thank you very much for joining me on this quite interesting journey. I wasn't really sure what to expect from these games going in, but it was enjoyable. So, thank you for joining me on this journey, and I will see you all very soon with something new. Until then, ta-ra.
All things end. All things burn to ash. But you, my friend, burn bright.